Hello everyone, welcome to the NKU Coaches Show. I am Brad Pope. This is the men's soccer edition and we are joined by men's soccer head coach Stu Riddle. Stu, thanks for taking time to come on today.
No problem, thanks for having me, Brad.
Okay, now first time here we have to talk about things, just talk about the whirlwind it's been for you. Since taking over in January, it was a long summer, had to get the recruiting, bring in basically a whole new team. Just talk about the whirlwind it's been for you and how everything's settling in with you and the family.
It's hard to believe it's been 10 months, but it has. Those first periods of time together with the team always go pretty quick because there's so much going on, and you throw in living in a tiny little one-bedroom apartment with Coach Stevenson, and then finally getting the family moved down here in July. Before you know it, you're into season again. So it's hard to believe the 10 months have gone by, but obviously really pleased with how things are going, and my wife and daughters are loving the area, so really pleased.
Very good. Now you start talking about the team. When the season started, much of the talk that we had, and it was kind of going around, is that this is a new team. It's going to take some time, a lot of new players, new coaching staff, a lot of kind of feeling everything out. And you knew the talent was there, but it was when was it all going to come together? And it seemed to come together right after it was the third game of the season, went on an 8-match unbeaten streak. Just talk about how it has come together with this new group of players.
It's hard to believe, really, because we did bring in 13 players, talented ones, from different backgrounds and different countries and transfers from different schools. So I think the big thing for us was going to be how quickly, we could get these guys to gel. And, the results are a byproduct of the work that the assistant coaches and the players have put in and the unity that's been created. So we're obviously really pleased with where we're at, and we want to get better and continue to get better.
Okay, now where the team is at right now, looking back at last week, you got a 2-0 win over Memphis on Monday, got through the week, got back in the league play on the weekend against Milwaukee, had a 2-0 setback there. Just talk about the play of the last week. You saw both sides of the coin almost.
Yeah, against Memphis, I thought we were excellent. It was a well-deserved victory at home, and we went on the road against a very good Milwaukee team who had to win that match, and we learned some hard lessons there, and we'll grow from that and be better come Saturday against Oakland. Right,
and that's one thing we talked about before we came on is the setback to UC Irvine early on. It was such a tough loss, and then it was 8 unbeaten. That most like get that refocused and what we need to be doing, right?
Yeah, it was a difficult period. We had so many games in a short period of time. We didn't really have a great deal of time to actually get on the field and work in terms of coaching the team. It was more recovery sessions and then, light day before game workouts. So it's been a really good week of training. The lads are very focused and excited for this, what we know will be a tough challenge on Saturday night.
Right, Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the NKU Soccer Stadium hosting Oakland, which many thought that this would be the league champion. They've been picked, I think, the last 3 years, preseason league champion. What are we looking at when we take the field against them this weekend?
We know that they've got a very talented team. They're a younger group, but he's got some exceptionally talented players, exceptionally well coached. They've played a really tough non-conference schedule, and we know we'll have to be our absolute best to get anything out of the game, but we will be.
All right, well, Coach, appreciate you taking the time to stop by to see us today, and good luck this weekend. And for more information on the NKU men's soccer program, you can check us out at nkunorse.com. For Stu Riddle, I'm Brad Pope, and we'll see you next time on the NKU Coaches Show.